Hi Dad, happy birthday. So as part of your present, we gave you a set of resistance bands. I believe you should recognize these. These are what you're getting. I also have a set of them very similar at home, right here. So I figured what better way to give you a little extra with your birthday present than to film a workout routine that you can pop on and do it anytime that you feel like it. So I'm gonna start with a warm up, and that's not going to use any of the resistance bands, but then we will go into a routine of 6 or 7 exercises that will each use the resistance bands. Happy to go through it at any time when you have questions or anything like that, but just figured this would give you something to reference when I am not around. So let's get started with our warm up. And again, happy birthday. So we'll just start with some walking lunges. When we're doing our warm up, we just want to keep it light. Just start moving, making sure that we're getting our muscles activated and ready to work for the movements that we're going to be doing. So with our lunges, we're going to just want to have our feet apart and then going straight down in between our legs, bending the front and back. You can walk back and forth, you can do them stationary, whatever kind of feels best for you. Just make sure that you're standing upright and going down. Trying not to collapse in on your joints or anything of that nature. Going forward. And we're just starting to move, get warmed up. All right, now we'll do some toe raises, just up and down, up and down. And here you're going to want to try and make sure you're grounded within your feet. So if you can, try to spread your toes apart, connect into the ground, and push in with your feet as much as possible, and lift up. Trying to engage some of your muscles as you're going through the movement. So in your legs, try to tighten them up, flexing and up and down. Like I said, you just want to kind of keep it smooth, easy, nothing too strenuous to start out. We're just getting the body moving and activated a little bit. All right, now we're just going to move up the body a little bit. We'll go into our hips, so we're going to do some hinging. So standing with your feet about shoulder width apart, making sure you're upright, your shoulders kind of back and down, and just hinge forward. Trying to keep a neutral spine back here, shoulders up, back, and down. Don't want to be shrugging like this. And bend. Keep your gaze in a neutral. So as you're going down, you should then start to look down as you push your hips back and activating your glutes. Just a couple more. Daisy wants to say hi. Work on keeping the neutral gaze. I always have a hard time with that. Hi. All right, now we'll warm up our upper body. Start with some swings. as you're moving your arms, you can rotate your wrists, so you're getting a little bit more activation through everything. And when you come back, pull your shoulders so your shoulder blades activate. You can pause for a few seconds to really feel it engage and pull as you're going through it. This phase is just kind of getting warmed up, getting your body activated and moving, so whatever you feel kind of you need, can do the swings up and back. And then swing your arm across your body. Getting a little rotation in your hips. And keeping your core braced as you're going through this. Other side. All right. Just any final movements that you need there. And now one last primer activation that we're going to do is inchworms. This is going to get us moving a little bit more, getting the full body engaged with everything. So if you just want to stand in the back, feet about shoulder width, hip width apart, and we're actually going to be bending down. So we're going to be in this position. Ideally, knees would be straight, but you can bend them to whatever degree you need to be able to get your hands to the floor. And then we're going to be walking out. So we just move our hands one in front of the other until we get to the end. Then we pause for just a brief second, engage our core, engage our glutes, make sure we're stiff, kind of like when you're in a plank, and then you walk yourself back. We're looking to keep minimal movement throughout the torso of your body as you move through the movement. So again, just walk out, pause for a second as you make sure all of your muscles are engaged and trying to be active, and inch back. Continue through this just for a few moments. Roll up. All right, now we're ready to get into our workout. So you can take that little warm-up sequence and do it at any time throughout the day that you feel like you might need a little extra movement or anything of that nature, or before any other exercise or workout routine that you feel like doing. So next step will be going into the resistance bands.